Hey guys, Alyssa Samarana here. Today I want to record how to get some of the weapons when it comes to zombies, because there are people that are probably just not really checking every mode and figuring out where they can get each item. So, figured today I'd make a light video for that. And while I still had energy, I figured I would. So let me start with the basic zombie mode real quick, so everyone knows where all the permanent stuff can start. So, first and foremost, the maps that can actually give permanent stuff, they start at around Void Rift. And well actually no, let me be honest. Crater Dawn's where it started, then Void Rift, then Elemental Temple, Titan Citadel, Frozen Abyss, Arcadia, or Arcadia, however you want to call it, Infernal Shrine, and then Rust Town. These all have permanent items. Let me go over Crater Dawn first. So, Crater Dawn, people who are wondering, how do I get permanent items? There is actually a few of them, and boss crates can actually show them. So, let's just get that right out of the way. So, firstly, Crater Dawn. If I can get to it. There we go. Crater Dawn, this AK-47 Buster, that's a permanent item. You can see everything has temporary times. You can see from boss rewards. These can be made permanently if you get enough pieces. You need about 100, I think. 100, I think, is what you needed. Guardian Box, you can't get anything permanent from it. Colossus Box, M4 Laser, but there's an easier way to get this on various maps, so I would say don't bother. Haze Box. Nothing can be obtained permanently from here. You can get the item that kind of helps you out with, Titan Citadel, but you don't really need it these days. Haze Daggers when it comes to the Cronus Titan Box. You can also make a Cronus Beam Saber permanently here. Now, Void Overlord Box, I think this is just mostly ZM pieces. The only thing you can make permanently from this is the Overlord Mace, but you can get that from ZM4 easily. Frostbite Box. This has a chance of giving you permanent accessories, and you can make permanent versions of both the Righteous Shotgun and M4 Laser from it. Don't recommend it though, same goes for the Mini Frostbite. Megalith Box, nothing. The Plant Number 9 Box, Righteous Shotgun, and M4 Laser again. When it comes to the Ashen Dragon, pretty much you get the hint. The Gun by Widow, basically anything you can consider a melee and a power weapon from the Zombies weapons list, you can probably make permanently from this. Nemesis Box, same case. Nynx Box, Gatling Gun Wildshot Abyss, and the Sickle Rust Reaper. The Rust Reaper box, it will be the Sickle Rust Reaper, the RagingBull Buster, the Vepr 12, but that's about it. Now then, when it comes to Special Round, only Crater Dawn has this. But you can't really get anything permanent from these Special Rounds aside from the Fist, so just letting you know now. And then Rank Rewards. Well, for Rank Rewards, when it comes to Rust Town, you can get the Mini Nemesis permanently. You can get pieces for the M4 Rust Reaper, probably one of the coolest M4s, mind you. The Nemesis costume can be obtained permanently. The Rust Reaper costume can be obtained permanently with a chance. And that's about it from those. Oh, and the Righteous Shotgun and M4 Laser pieces you see. From Infernal Shrine, same case. Mini Ashen Taurus, Costume Taurus, M4 Ashen. And then the forgeable special weapons. For Arcadia, the Ring Blades Gold, the Arcadia Gold Skin bonus pack can also give it as well. And I think the M4 Ivy can also be turned permanent. For Frozen Abyss, it'd be Mini Frostbite, the Snowdrop costume, and yeah, that's about it. For Void Rift, it would be both the Overlord Mace and the Persona Blade Void. You can get these from ZM4 easily. That should be it. Oh, the Persona Blade Rage and the M4 Laser as well. I forget that this is a thing, because I'm just trying to show rewards. That's the one thing I kind of hate about all that. But I can still go through all that. So 1 second. I was on the last one for this one. Titan Citadel, it would be the Gatling Gun Wildshot Gold. You can get this easier on another map. The Cronus Beam Saber, you can get this easier on well, actually, no. You can't really get this that easily still. And you can get the M4 laser from ZM4. Oh, and this is the only map where you can get the HK417 relic. Just in case you guys want to actually get it later. So, just keep that in mind. Elemental Temple, it'd be the Colossus Mini and Guardian Fist. You can get both of these easily from ZM4. Now, I'm done with describing the things that come from the original ZM maps. Now we can go to ZM2, and this one's a little easier to kind of sort out. So, when it comes to these, there are some that you can get permanent, but you need a special card key. I recommend for some of these that you can get permanent, which are the LSW Silver, the LSW Silver. What else? Not from Battleship, Shipyard. So it's the LSW Silver that I was thinking about. The LSW Dual Mag AP. And I believe there was one more being on Shattered Station, which was the M4CQB. Yeah, the M4CQB and the MG3 Legendary Dragon. These are all... See, the only one that's not in the exchange shop event in February is the MG3. Everything else you can exchange for when it comes to the exchange market event in February. So don't worry about ZM2 as much. Only do ZM2 if you need gear, but even then, there's another mode that you can get better gear from, and that is ZM3. So for ZM3, you can get a permanent Powered Fist from here, and there's nothing else permanent you can make. Most of the items you get on this mode are temporary, but a lot of it's good for basic protection in zombies. Now, most of these are also 3 days, so keep that in mind. Now, for the bonus box, there is a permanent arm that you can get, but it's a low chance of getting it. And remember, the Powered Fists are also permanent if you can get them for the chance. And the Deadly Tower, permanent item is the Persona Blade. And nothing else in these boxes that's from the bonus is permanent aside from the Persona Blade. And then finally, we are here at ZM... Oh, actually, no, we have to go to ZM Extra, too. ZM Extra is like an arcade mode of zombies. And, well, let's be honest. You won't be able to get much permanent from here. So, just keep that in mind. There are permanent items, but they're not here. Instead, they're in the Peace Shop. And they would be the Mini Grim Reaper and the 9A91 Ultimate Gold, which also was available in another mode. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Finally, we can go to ZM4, and this is where everything permanent really is. So, first, let me check the expiration. Okay, got everything from here for now. Alright, so Onslaught Shop. This is easy. Okay. Permanent items. I'm just going to run through them. Zarjan Head Mace. 9A Ultimate Gold. Mini Manticore if you gather 100 pieces. Grenade Cube. Bam Hit Effect. And these two dolls are for weapons, but they also are permanent too. And then for the Hexopterus tokens, or rather, let's go with a mix of both tokens here. For Bolt tokens, from killing old 5 stars, Dr. Bolt's permanent. These red dolls are permanent if you get enough pieces. You need 100. The Mini Bolt is permanent. You need 100 pieces. Hexopterus, permanent. You can see already. This is also permanent. This is permanent. And this is permanent. Those are all the handhelds and dolls, though. So, boss collections are the next thing I'll cover. You get rewarded for registering and completing these. You just have to kill them. You don't have to actually get the cards. But you can see I can get other things, like the Manticore pieces here. You can see that there's a M4 Mech Green, one of those power weapons here in ZM. You can see that there's the Gatling gun wild shot, like I mentioned. You can get pieces for it and eventually make a perm. That's a Nemesis doll. Faithful Minions, another example of Gatling gun needing to be done. Hold on. Mouse is spazzing out. And then Mightiest AI has Righteous Shotgun in this case. But there's way more than these. In the case of this, you can see that you're able to get a whole bunch of things from ZM4 just from me scrolling down and hitting all these prizes. But you need the collections to be able to register them. I like how it does that whenever I'm trying to show examples of this. So, let me keep going. But yeah, you can see that I'm trying to show you. For ZM4, you need collections, and you need to kill the corresponding bosses of each collection. Don't kill a higher tier or lower tier of what you need to kill. Those won't count. You need to kill the exact rarity you see here. So if it says 4-star, kill 4-star, please. Do not kill 3-star. And then you're going to have some harder ones. Like, let's say, for example, you had to kill Lilith, you have to kill Haze, you have to kill Allspark. If you have to kill any of these, just be mindful you're not in for a smooth time. But yeah, you already aren't whenever you're dealing with the 4-stars when it comes to Lilith, Haze, Nemesis, stuff like that. But yeah, you can see I clearly can get a lot of good stuff from here. I can get the Crystal Reward Box, gives melees pretty much a lot of the time. I can get the CAC Wild Shots, preferably my favorite CAC Chainsaw, by the way. Doll Pieces, Righteous Shotgun, Bolt Costumes, I have them permanent already though. Mini Manticore, Taurus, Mini Manticore piece, Mini Manticore costume. Now, this was an old collection. This was the old VIP collection. So, in this case, I can get an AN94 Transformer from it. But I don't really care for it anymore because I have like 4 or 5 of them in my inventory. Again, costumes. M4 Met gold pieces, although all 3 of these bosses are hard to kill. Do not engage them all in one match. Overlord Mace, I don't care for those. For Son of the Void, this is the old collection, so pretty much melees. And melees and some jewels, I mean. Mini Frostbite doll piece. Bolt Gold costumes. But yeah, I think a lot of you get the program here. This was the one that gives you the Vapor Rampage, and it's pretty easy to do this one. Mini Nemesis. This is the easier to do between the Gatling Gun Wild Shot pieces, by the way. Righteous Shotgun pieces, same case, easier to do. And I can get the Righteous Shotgun from that. Ring Blade doesn't matter, Sickle doesn't matter, and there's still more collections even below this. So I think a lot of you can kind of get the program here with how you can get more stuff. Basically, if you go play a lot of ZM4, and if you do a lot of the weekly claims from the Exploration Shop, you'll get your hands on collections. You use these collections to get your hands on everything. Now, you can't get all these collections that are here because some of these are old. Like, if you still have them, yes, you can get them, but otherwise, yeah. Now, this is the most prized collection of ZM4, the Bugle of Counterattack. So remember this, you need the Bugle of Counterattack if you want to get the AK Steampunk. Now, for anyone who's in the Proto Steampunk, you'll need this. So please, get yourself into ZM4 Onslaught Fortress if you got the Proto Steampunk, because you'll eventually want to replace it with the real thing. Trust me, you'll want the perks. And then M4 Laser. Again, I don't really care for this gun, so it's a skip from me. Frostbite doll piece, that's for the weapon. That's for your, that's for the doll weapon. Not doll weapon. That's for putting it on your weapons that support dolls. This gives you a costume piece with a chance of it being perm. Laser again. This is easier to kill, though. Righteous Shotgun, not really exactly that hard to deal with, but not really fun. Nemesis Red Doll Exchange Ticket, but very hard bosses, both of them. Frostbite Doll Exchange Ticket, but again, not a fun boss to deal with. And then most of these below are just normal collections. But that should about do it. I hope everyone got a little hint for what they need to do when it comes to collections and getting stuff. But before I leave this, let me talk about the Conqueror point rewards. So someone in the CrossFire Discord talked about... Well, let me hurry up, actually. I want to show that. Damn. Okay. Storage, just in case. But yeah. For Conqueror points, someone was talking earlier about how to get them easier. The only suggestion I have is to check my video about how to get Conqueror points from a Conqueror point grind, and, well, summon a lot of cards at once. Those are the only suggestions I can give you. But yeah, basically, your aim here is to kill Field Agent Colossus and Field Agent Persona, then get out of there. You'll get this shotgun whenever you get your first amount of points here. This shotgun is the life of ZM4. And I really do mean the life. If you don't have it, your damage is going to plummet. You're going to need the M4A1-S Mech Gold in its place if you don't have it. And if you don't have either, trust me, you won't do a lot of damage. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, you get Conqueror points, you progress these tracks. It gets hard after you hit 15. So keep that in mind. Once you hit 15, things start having an upward slope for you. Now for the M4 protocol, you have to keep getting Conqueror points. You'll get 40 on your first run. You'll get 40 on your second run of this whole track before. So you'll basically get 40 from each track you complete. After you hit 30, press reset, repeat the process, keep grinding, and then go all the way back up to 30 again. You need to do this up to 3 times. And I apologize, my mouse has been spazzing out lately. I don't know why, but I do know it's being a little painful now. So, yeah. Anyways, that should do it. That should be everything. So, if I missed anything, be sure to just go to the comments, let me know. And I guess this will probably be my last Crossfire video for a little while. We'll see. But, thanks for watching.